Are you still managing leads in one app, invoices in another, stock in a spreadsheet, and payroll somewhere else? That tool chaos costs time, money, and missed follow-ups. In the next 20 minutes, I will walk you through FieldDesk Suite, a complete Laravel business management system that takes you from first lead to final payment. Inside one panel, if you run a service company, an agency, a trading firm, or you want to launch your own multi-firm SaaS, stay until the end. We will cover installation step by step from the official docs, the real business workflow, CRM, sales, operations, inventory, HR, reports, settings, and white label multi-tenant features. Everything you need before you buy or deploy. FieldDesk Suite is your digital office. From one admin panel you can capture leads and convert them into paying customers. You can send estimates, contracts, and invoices, and collect payments online or offline. You can run projects and field work orders with time and materials. You can control inventory across warehouses, track expenses, and run profit and loss and tax reports. You can manage employees, attendance, leave, and payroll. You also get users, roles, branding, notifications, and integrations so the system fits how your company actually works, not the other way around. Think of it as replacing a stack of disconnected tools with one linked system. FieldDesk is designed for real teams, not just one admin user. Business owners watch overview dashboards, reports, and plan limits. Sales owns leads, customers, and estimates. Accounts handles invoices, payments, expenses, and tax reports. Operations runs projects, work orders, and inventory. HR manages people and payroll. Admins configure users, roles, settings, and branding. Each module can have separate view, add, edit, and delete permissions. If someone cannot see a menu item, that is role permissions, not a missing feature. That keeps the sidebar clean, focused, and secure. Let's start where every new buyer should start. Installation. This is the section highlighted in the official docs. FieldDesk ships with a guided web installer, so a normal setup does not need a complex command line. It runs on shared hosting or a VPS. Requirements are straightforward. PHP 8.1 or higher. 8.2 recommended. MySQL 5.7 or newer. Or MariaDB. Apache with rewrite or Nginx. And HTTPS for production. Upload the complete installer zip into your web root, such as public_HTML. Create an empty MySQL database in cPanel or your host panel. Then open HTTPS. Your -domain.com/install/ with no /public in the URL. Step 2 is the server check. And it matters. If any row fails, you may later hit a blank page, database errors, or a missing admin theme. Confirm PHP 8.1, 8.2, or 8.3. Enable PDO_MySQL plus MB string. Open SSL, tokenizer, XML, C-type, JSON, file info, curl, GD, and BC Math. Make storage and bootstrap cache writable. On Linux that is often chmod 775. The project root must be writable so the installer can create the env file. Confirm database install.sql exists. Keep the vendor folder. That is why the package is large, but required. Use the full FieldDesk installer zip, not a source-only copy. Confirm public adminkit theme files are present. Expand technical details if needed. And wait for the green banner. All checks passed. Fix every failed item with your host. Refresh. Then continue. Look carefully at the bottom of the server. Check. Storage and Bootstrap cache must be writable for logs, sessions, cache, and uploads. The project folder must be writable during install because the installer creates your env file. Database/install.sql is the full schema and baseline data. If it is missing, re-upload the complete zip. The vendor folder holds PHP libraries. Admin Kit under public provides the admin UI theme. When every row shows OK, you are ready for the install form. Step 3 writes your real configuration. Mistakes here mean wrong database connection or wrong links in the app. Enter database host, usually localhost or 127.0.0.1. Port 3306. Database name, username, and password exactly as your hosting panel shows them. The database user needs create and alter rights. Set site name, your brand, for example FieldDesk Suite, and site address as a clean URL like https://your-domain.com. Do not append /public. Root htaccess and index.php already hide the public folder. And the installer strips /public if you paste it by mistake. Create the first super admin with full name, email, and a password of at least 8 characters. Username is derived from email. This super admin is the platform owner, not a firm staff user. Keep the password safe. Click install now and wait while tables load from install.sql. Your env file is saved. The admin account is created. And storage/installed locks the installer. You are redirected to /superadmin/login. Sign in with the email and password you just set. From there you manage the platform. Firm owners can later register from the public site at /register. Depending on your setup. After install, enable SSL on production for login and payments. Keep storage and cache writable. Set up cron or the Laravel scheduler for recurring invoices and reminders. Create your first firm or company. Set branding, roles, and basic tax settings. Bookmark /docs for the full guide. And use the help button on list pages for interactive tours. Under my plan you will later see subscription limits and upgrade options. To reinstall later, delete storage/installed in the env file. Then open /install again. Here is the business journey that makes FieldDesk powerful. Add a lead from a website, call, or referral. Qualify on the Kanban board with notes and calendar events. Send an estimate with line items, tax, and expiry as PDF or email. When accepted, convert to an invoice, a project, or a work order. Do the work, log tasks, materials, and time. Stock may auto-adjust. Create the invoice. Fixed price, milestone, or time and material. Record payment by cash, bank, or online gateway. The customer balance updates. Then run profit and loss, aging, sales, and tax reports for management decisions. FieldDesk also supports alternate paths. Progressive project billing lets you bill by percentage of milestones. Recurring contracts can auto-generate invoices from a plan. You can create a direct invoice for a walk-in customer without an estimate. A service ticket can become a work order and then an invoice. When stock runs low, raise a purchase order, receive goods, then use them on jobs. Suggested daily routine. Check dashboard KPIs. Work Kanban follow-ups. Review calendar. Chase open invoices. And clear low stock alerts before field jobs get blocked. After login, the dashboard is your command center. It answers 3 daily questions. How much money came in? How much is still owed? And what needs attention today? Total revenue is payments received, not merely invoices sent. Total expenses are paid expenses. Outstanding is unpaid invoice balances. Your collection priority. Net profit is revenue minus expenses. Use the date filter at the top. Read financial trends over recent months. Scan recent invoices for overdue in red and sent in gray. Check operations for open work orders, tickets, and new leads. Watch low stock alerts. Use quick actions for plus invoice, lead, expense, or order. Click help for a guided tour of the widgets. The dashboard does not create data by itself. It reflects what you do in other modules. When you record a payment, revenue rises and outstanding falls. When you log a paid expense, expenses rise and profit adjusts. Start every morning here. Chase overdue invoices first. Review operations pulse. Clear low stock. Then use quick actions to capture today's work fast. In contact management and CRM, you capture leads from every channel and move them through a visual Kanban pipeline. Add notes and calendar follow-ups so nothing slips. When a lead is ready, convert them to a customer. The customer profile becomes your hub. Link estimates, contracts, invoices, payments, projects, work orders, tickets, and credit balance. Your team never digs through disconnected files again. FieldDesk's strength is that data is not duplicated. The same customer stays linked everywhere. The same item SKU is used in estimates, invoices, work order materials, purchase orders, and stock history. That connection is where you save hours every week, and where reporting becomes trustworthy. Sales is quote to cash. Build professional estimates with line items, tax, and expiry. Send PDF or email quotes. When accepted, convert into invoices or jobs. Manage contracts and contract plans for retainers and AMC. Use invoice templates and multi-currency billing. Collect online through popular gateways or offline by cash and bank. Recurring billing supports SaaS-style plans so invoices can go out on schedule. On the invoices screen, you track status clearly. Paid, sent, overdue. Open an invoice. Review linked project and line items. Then record payment. The moment payment is recorded, total revenue on the dashboard increases and outstanding decreases. That closed loop is why finance and sales stay aligned inside FieldDesk. Operations keeps delivery connected to money. Projects act as the job hub. Tasks, linked contracts, billing items, and progressive invoices billed by percentage. All invoices appear on the project and the customer profile. Projects can also be created from an accepted estimate. Field work orders track time and materials. Issuing materials can reduce stock. Completed work can generate an invoice. Service tickets can become work orders and then invoices. Company assets can be assigned, depreciated, and billed on jobs. Your field team and office share one record instead of chat threads and lost spreadsheets. Work orders are built for field service reality. Link them to projects. Issue materials so stock adjusts. Log time for time and material billing. And generate an invoice when the job is complete. Assign assets so equipment usage is tracked. This is how service companies stop leaking money between job site and accounts. Inventory gives you real stock control. One item SKU is reused in estimates, invoices, work order materials, purchase orders, and stock history. Manage suppliers and purchase orders. Run multiple warehouses with transfers and adjustments. Track history and purchase returns. When stock runs low, alerts appear before field jobs get blocked. The loop is simple. Low stock, purchase order, receive, use on jobs. Operations and finance stay aligned. HR management covers employees, departments, designations, attendance, leave, and payroll workflows. Expenses track what you spend running the business. Reports bring clarity. Finance views for profit and loss, aging, and tax, plus communication reports and recurring invoice views. Remember the model from the docs. Income is tracked through invoice payments, expenses through the expenses module, and profit is revenue minus expenses on the dashboard and P&L. FieldDesk is multi-tenant. Every staff user belongs to a firm, and firm data stays isolated. Customers, invoices, and stock do not leak across companies. Platform owners use the superadmin panel to manage tenants. Each firm can brand the panel, configure roles, and follow subscription limits under my plan. That makes FieldDesk ideal if you want to sell or run a multi-firm business SaaS, or white label a professional panel for agencies and service companies. 1 install. Multiple firms ready for shared hosting or VPS. Under settings, you make the system production ready. Configure financial years and tax. Connect payment gateways. Set email and SMS notification templates. Add custom fields across supported modules. Use the form builder for structured intake. Manage document prefixes, currencies, email configuration, system profile branding, roles and permissions, and audit logs. Configure once, then CRM, sales, inventory, and HR just work with your rules. If you are new, open the complete module index in the docs. It maps every sidebar item. Contact management and customers feed sales. Estimates and contracts feed projects and invoices. Work orders and service tickets connect field work to billing. Inventory feeds materials on jobs. Assets track equipment. Expenses and invoice payments feed reports. HR keeps the workforce organized. Settings and my plan control how the whole firm runs. Once you see the map, the panel stops feeling big. It feels connected. Buyers choose FieldDesk for one clear reason. End-to-end workflow without tool chaos. Lead to payment, plus operations, inventory, and HR, in a single product. The guided web installer and full documentation help you launch fast on shared hosting or a VPS. White label branding and permissions support real client delivery. Interactive help tours and built-in documentation mean your team can learn inside the product. Stop buying separate tools for CRM, invoicing, projects, inventory, and HR. Get one system. Explore the demo and launch a complete business management platform. FieldDesk is perfect if you want to sell or run a multi-firm business SaaS. It is perfect if you deliver a complete CRM, billing, and operations stack to clients. It is perfect if you want to launch quickly on shared hosting or a VPS without building from scratch. And it is perfect if you need to white label a professional panel for agencies and service companies. Replace Excel sheets, WhatsApp threads, and scattered apps with one branded system your team will actually use. Ready to see it yourself? Open the live demo at FieldDeskSuite.great-site.net. Explore the documentation at /docs. Start with installation if you are deploying, or the complete module index if you are exploring modules. The full Laravel source code, web installer, and setup guides are available on Codester as FieldDesk Suite Business Management System. Try the firm demo with firm code firm001. Use the demo logins from the product page to explore Super Admin, Inventory, Field Employee, and Accountant views. If this walkthrough helped, like the video, subscribe for more product tours, and comment your industry, service, agency, trading, or SaaS, so I can show a niche workflow next. Thanks for watching, and go launch your digital office with FieldDesk Suite.